Hey friends, it's me, Brittany. I told y'all I would do this video on my 1 year update since moving to Florida. Man, that ring light is in my face. Okay, I'm gonna take off my glasses because the reflection's real bad. Okay guys, so here's my 1 year update. Of course, I got my Disney hat representing, and that's something I'm gonna touch on as well because you haven't seen a lot of videos from me about Disney lately. Excuse that noise in the background, I'm doing laundry. So you might hear the washer and dryer, but you know, gotta get them clothes clean. So anyways, guys, it's been about a little bit over a year now since I've moved to Florida, and it's different for me now than it was in the 6-month update. So I did say that the Disney magic did not die, and if not, it was stronger. Well, honestly, I'm here to spill the tea about that. So, okay. So here's the thing. Every time I go to the park, because I live here, I don't feel the need to like run around and be like, oh my God, we gotta do this next, or let's ride this ride, let's do this. I don't even honestly feel like riding rides is the funny thing. I just go and I like eat and stuff like that, buy some merch, walk around, and then boom, we run back home because we're like, okay, well, you know, let's go home because we became like real homebodied. My husband's always been a homebody, and I always liked going out, but at this point I think the coronavirus has really made everybody a homebody. I could be wrong, honestly, that's just my opinion, but I think everybody's just been indoors so long that it's just normal at this point. So for me, I'd rather come home and like binge watch Hell's Kitchen and stuff like that, because we like watching stuff like that, and just hanging out with my honey one-on-one, no people staring at you, no, you know, crowds and stuff, having to go through a bunch of people. So that's usually what we've been doing. But here's the deal about the magic. Let's go touch back on that. The thing is it's like it's crowded, but it's not unbearably crowded. But now that it's summertime, the crowds have amped up, and it's like to where it was when I first went in 2019, where you could barely move. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm not trying to dive through no sea of people. I did that just fine in 2019, but this is 2022, and that coronavirus thing, if anything, I feel like has separated us from people, like makes us not want to be around people because you're afraid of getting sick. And you know, not only that, I mean, you just don't want to be around people all the time, you know. It's just, I don't know, like, you know, it's weird. I'm on night shift now too, so for me, when I'm at work, my job is closed, so I'm there at night, so I don't have to deal with that many people like at all. So for me lately, dealing with people is like minimal. And I'm a very friendly person, and you know, I like people, I like talking to people, but I don't know, lately I've just been like kind of quiet and chilling and just, you know, wanting to be at home. But so that's the thing. For me, I think that the amount of people that are showing up to the parks, and you know, it's just kind of like off-putting. Like, you don't want to, it takes a lot of energy, because I have social anxiety. That's something I suffer from. I don't like, I don't know, I really don't like the feeling of being around a bunch of people. Now, if I know that bunch of people, like say it's like my family or something, or my friends or something like that, and it's a bunch of people, then I'm cool with it, cool. But if I don't know you and there's a bunch of you guys around and stuff, I can't, that's something I just can't handle. I don't like it. At my old job, I would go to management meetings, and I would sit there and just in a room full of people, and it was so awkward. Like, for me, I would literally put my head down and just look at the desk, because there was just too many people in there for me. Like, and I kind of knew the people, not really. I didn't really know anybody there that much, but it was so awkward that, you know, I would just have my head down, you know. And so that right there is when I realized that my social anxiety is getting worse. So for me, like I said, the people, too many people is off-putting for me right now. Maybe soon I'll get used to it, but it's just hard filming in a park where there's a bunch of people around you, and while you're filming, you can hear their conversation in your video, and it's like, okay, that's not really what I wanted, and I don't know, man. So I'll figure it out. I'll get back into the groove of that. But the magic being gone, what I mean too is that the food portions are so small at this point. And I'm gonna show you guys a video of where we went. We went to the Hollywood Brown Derby, or it's the Brown Derby. Yeah. It's Hollywood Brown Derby. That's what it is. Something like that. We went to that in Hollywood Studios. I think it was like last week, and I got some video footage. But I literally got maybe 3 minutes of video footage. And I'm gonna be honest, for a $55 plate, and you know, I get the concept. I get it. You're trying to be, you know, fancy, and it's a replica of Hollywood or whatever. That's great. But the food for what we paid, whoa, like, it was just not, it was not worth it at all. When I say I paid $18 for 3 scallops that really weren't even that good, honestly, Red Lobster throws it down better than that. For like, I don't even know, I think it's like $10 or something for Red Lobster, and they had more than that. So yeah, it wasn't worth it. And the filet mignon looked like a burger patty. I mean, come on now. I wasn't having it. So that right there, and I've been having that experience at Disney lately where there's like nothing on the plate and the prices are racked up real high. And we all knew this was coming, right? But it's kind of like, wow, you know, what did I just pay for? And I walked away feeling that way. I didn't feel like I had a good experience. I mean, the service was great, of course. You know, never let your waiter or waitress suffer. So definitely still tip them, even if the food stinks. And, you know, I still paid and I still tipped and I went on about my business. But let's just say there was no annual pass discount. So that kind of got to me too. And plus the food, just, I'm saying, like, you know, we're paying for these small portions at Disney and it's just not even worth it right now. So the food right now for me is really kind of pissing me off, I'm gonna be honest, because it's like, you're not getting what you used to. I remember what we used to get at Disney, and it was actually worth the amount of money you'd spend. And you know, you'd be excited because you'd be on vacation. So, you know, you'd be like, okay, hell yeah, I got the dining pass, so let me go out to eat here. And you make your reservations, and it was great. It was magical. It was different. But now it's not that same experience. And I'm not the only one that's been saying this about Disney. A lot of people have been saying it. The magic just doesn't feel there. The prices are ridiculous. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, they're ridiculous. And, you know, I seen a Spirit jersey, I wanted there. It was like $125, and I'm like, you ain't gonna catch me buying that, no siree. Not even with the annual pass discount. I'm not gonna do it. That's crazy to me. So, you know, it's just like, those kind of things are just ridiculous. Like, the dresses there, I've been wanting one of those dresses. It's $128. Like, I don't know, I don't get it. But, you know, I'd get a discount off of it. But still, you know, it's the principle of it. You're not getting, let me just put it this way. You're not getting what you pay for anymore. Like, you used to pay, when you paid money for Disney, you felt like you got the whole experience. Now it kind of feels like a half-ass experience. And, you know, I know that the Festival of Fantasy Parade is back. They said the trams are back running. That's a nice thing, because we went when the trams weren't running, and That's a long walk in that parking lot, especially when it gets real hot too, and you know it's about to get real hot here. So the trams are back, Festival of Fantasy Parade's back. You can now hug the characters again and all that. And you know, it's great, you know, but something still just does not feel right. I don't know if it's because maybe I'm not on vacation, or I don't know. Maybe it's that I live here and I just figure maybe I'm just taking it for granted. I don't know. Because not everybody gets to hop out of bed and say, I sure wish I could go to Disney today, and just go. You know, so I kind of feel bad that maybe I've been taking it for granted, because I am really lucky to get to go. So, you know, it's just offsetting right now. But yeah, 1 year update for me right now, the magic's not there. So that's why you haven't seen many Disney vlog videos, because I honestly just been doing a quick come in and eat and leave. Now something I will say about my 1 year update, because we're done with the Disney thing, is I think that I like it a lot more here since I changed jobs. So when I did my 6-month update, I was at a different job, and I liked the job that I had, but I hated the location I was at, and the people were they were difficult. I'm not gonna go too much into it, but it was just too much. Like, so for me, in my mind, that made my whole experience bad for moving here. And I shouldn't have based it off of that. You know, it's a job. So when I switched jobs and I'm at my new location now, I was gonna move back to Texas, but when I got here, I was like, wow, I really like this job. Like, these people are really nice, and everybody's just, like, really nice. Like, it's a way better location. I'm way happier. Honestly, the management is like 1,000% better. I don't know, like, I actually want to go to work, and I've never said that before. So it's really strange, you know, and I show up for overtime. You know, like, I do stuff that I wouldn't have done at the old location. At the old location, you'd have to force me to do overtime, and you were barely gonna get that. So it's like a way different experience. So I'm really having a good time there. So that's good news. Travis loves it as well. He really likes it. So we're both really happy where we're at. I think that we just needed a new location to work at. That's what I think. I think we needed a shift change as well, because now that we're not daytime, we don't deal with people like that. Like, we don't deal with a bunch of people all day. Now we just come in, do our thing, deal with people for a few hours, like from 10 to 11, and then from 6 to 7. And that's it. Unless we come in for overtime, which we'll usually come in at about 8, but that's only 2 extra hours with people. So, it doesn't really matter. So that's the good news on that. So we're way happier where we're at, our job. So that's actually a really good thing. And honestly, I've actually lost weight because I don't have that stress on me anymore. I don't have that, you know, like, I don't know. I had like some stress on me from that place. And every time I pull up into the parking lot, I get sick. So sometimes I think when I was sick, I wasn't even really sick. It could have been my anxiety, to be real with you. Because I even drive by that job still, and I look at it and I think, ooh. And I like barely drive by. I drive by it if I'm like on my way to Disney. But other than that, if I drive by, I get sick. So I remember when I pull up, I'd be like, oh, I can't today. And now I don't ever have that issue. Like, I pull up and I'm like, okay, cool. Let's get in there. Let's do it. And that's it. It's amazing. I do my 8 and I go home, or I do my 10-hour days. I do my 8 or my 10-hour days and I go home. I don't have any issue whatsoever. So it's amazing. That's a great thing that I got there. because I don't want to start negative with the Disney thing. I feel like I came in a little negative, low-key. But really, there's no negativity. You know, I always love Walt and his dream. So, and you know, I'll continue to go, of course. Universal's something, though, that I am going to touch on. So, and I'm glad I'm touching on this today. So, I got a Universal pass when I first moved here. And, you know, I was like, okay, cool. Disney was not offering annual passes at the time. So, I got that. And I was like, okay, I'll just do this till Disney, you know, starts doing their passes. Well, I barely went to Universal. Y'all seen the vlogs. I got like, what, 2 Universal vlogs on there? I went for like, I think like really Halloween was like the only time I really fooled with it. So I really wasted money, to be real with you, for that whole year of, you know, a pass. So anyways, fast forward, I paid the whole year and everything like that. And my annual pass was supposed to be up the beginning of this month. So I thought, okay, cool. You know, I'm done with it. I'm not going to buy another one. Well, to my dismay this morning, while I'm in Publix, checking my bank account, you know, just to see what's going on, you know, doing a little bit of shopping real quick, $71 is charged from Universal Studios. Apparently, they renewed my passes without us even knowing. I did not know, because I'm going to be honest, I don't read contracts. I like skim through them. I did not know that they sat there and just auto-renewed. So, you know, I only paid $38 a month for those. So why I'm getting charged $71, I didn't understand, and I wasn't feeling it. So I called them up. Basically, they told me that if they want to refund it, that's up to them, and we need to email them and give them 10 to 14 days to get a response about canceling. Okay, so here's my thing. What's going on with the refund? Because $71 for a park I'm not going to go to, you got me messed up. Number 2, you didn't take, you know, 10 to 14 days to take my $71. So, you know, I'm just like, wow. That's like almost 2 full tanks of gas for me right there. So they're going to give that back, or we're going to have an issue. So let me just put it that way. Universal Studios, just for me, the magic was never there. A lot of people like it. And I do like totally like respect that. But for me and Travis, we didn't like it. I mean, it wasn't our thing. So we just decided, you know what, we're not going to get another pass. So that's what that was. And then Publix was something I talked about on the 6-month update. So I love Publix. I do. I love it so much. But like I said, other than this morning, I went in there because I didn't want to Instacart it. It was on my way home from work. So I went in there. I was like, okay, let me get me a few things. But I love Publix, but with inflation and with the fact that I'm not wanting to leave the house anymore for some odd reason, I'm going to tell you what, I'm Instacarting the groceries here. And I work for Instacart on the side. I'm not even doing my side jobs. I work for DoorDash and I work for Instacart and Grubhub on the side. I have not even been going out doing that. I've been at my primary job so much, and my primary job is so like physical that I'm exhausted all the time because I'm like going all night long. Like I don't stop except for break and lunch, and that's it. So I'm so tired that, and plus my sleeping schedule, you know, is opposite from everybody else's now. So I'm so tired that I'm Instacarting groceries and I'm door dashing food, so it's way more expensive. So you can imagine Publix already being as expensive as it is, plus inflation, plus the fact that I'm Instacarting it. Now I know a lot of people would be like, Brittany, just go get your stuff. Honestly, for me, it's not worth the hassle right now because I try to get as much time with my husband as I can. I'm trying to finish up school right now. Well, finish up this semester. I'm still going to school. Most likely, not even most likely, I'm gonna have to go to medical school. So right now, you know, I'm dealing with all that, you know, $54,000 in debt on student loans, but I'm doing my bachelor's degree, then I'll do master's and then PhD. So we gotta keep pushing on that, guys. But you know, so for me, like I said, Instacarting the food here is honestly the best thing for me right now. I mean, I hate to say it, but I do that. And then I got Walmart Plus, because I usually don't disclose my employer, but oh well, forget it. I work at Walmart, so for free we get Walmart Plus being associates. So the good thing about that is they don't jack up their prices like Instacart does on Walmart.com. If anything, sometimes their prices are lower than the store, which is weird. So it's actually a good thing to have. I do recommend Walmart Plus, not just because I work there. I don't make commission, so, you know, I ain't gonna get nothing from that. But they'll bring you, now they deliver to you. That's what that is. And they deliver it, and it's like, you know, if you're a Walmart Plus member, you don't pay any delivery charge. And not having to pay monthly on it because I'm an associate, it's like, I'm telling you, it's a great advantage. So me doing that, you know, cost-wise is great because I'm not paying for the delivery. All I'm doing is tipping the driver. Other than that, I'm just shopping like I'd shop, you know, normally, except it's getting delivered to my house and I'm just tipping somebody. So that's actually a real beneficial thing. Instacart, yeah, it is crazy. And I only do it when I want Publix, to be honest with you. But other than that, I'm not trying to fool around with it too much. But I mean, honestly, I'd recommend Instacart and Walmart Plus to people, though. So I mean, you know, it's a great thing. So, and DoorDash, I'm tell you what, man, them prices when you get on that app, you be so hungry too. You really sit there debating whether you want to go open up that fridge one more time and just get on up and cook, because them prices are jacked. I'm telling you, man, I can't deal. But so I haven't been trying to fool with DoorDash. I'm gonna be real with you. So cause that one, you could rack up a couple $100 just within a few days, if that. So sorry, my nose is itchy, guys. I don't know what's going on. I was sneezing all night. It's like real dusty. So anyways, so there's that. I still do love Publix, like I said, but with inflation and prices rising, I don't know, like I'm trying to stay away from Publix a little bit more, to be honest with you, because I mean, it's like I'll go in there and I like the salmon that they got. It's a brown sugar glazed salmon. It's really good, but the cut is so small. It's like real small. Whoa, damn, that didn't work the way I wanted to. Maybe this will work. It's like that. That's like the whole thing right there, and it's like, you know, that long. It's like nothing, and it's like $8, and I'm like, goodness. And Instacart, they're charging $9 for it. So, you know, it's just those little examples on stuff like that, how stuff's just been creeping up in there. I mean, because I could go to Walmart and buy some salmon for like $5 and glaze it my damn self. So, you know, it's just stuff like that right now. I'm just trying to cut back costs, you know, and try to, you know, save up and stuff like that, because, you know, I got stuff I want to do. Okay, so there's that. But guys, so here's my thing. This is something that is really a plus for me too, living here. Like I said, I always didn't just move here to do Disney. I live here now, not just for Disney. I live here because I found so much other things that I like to do here. So I think it was last week. No, the week before, 2 weeks ago, I went to St. Augustine, and dude, it was fire. Legit, it was fire. So I got a video for that. Like I told y'all in my last video, if you missed it, the Where Have I Been video, I told you, you know, I went to St. Augustine and all that. I'm gonna have that video uploaded here soon. I gotta rewatch the footage because I was just watching a little bit of it about 10 minutes ago, and there's just this constant glare in the camera. And right now you guys can see there's no glare. So the whole time, like, there's like a glare, but then it goes away, but it comes back. That building is so haunted. the guy told me, and it was crazy. The guy that worked there said that he does the after hours ghost tours and stuff like that, and he was telling me some crazy stuff, and I'm gonna leave that for that video, for when I put the footage of that on. That video is probably gonna run pretty long because I filmed the entire time we were there, so you know, you guys could see around and stuff like that, because not a lot of people are gonna be able to just jump off the couch right now and go to St. Augustine either. So, but it was amazing. It's about 2 hours from here, and there's so much historic stuff. I think I'm getting old because I'm like, history's lit, but I've always liked history in school too. But you know, it's just like, dude, it was fire. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real too. This is another thing. I got there and Travis and me were just chilling, and he was like, "Man, you really look excited." I said, honestly, I ain't even been this excited to go to Disney as I'm excited to be here. And that, for me, took me back, and I was like, wow, that was a good trip. Yeah, it was a really great trip. We finally ate some decent Mexican food, because I told y'all, man, that's another bad thing about Florida that I have noticed. This Mexican food is disrespectful. I'm just going to put it out there. It's just disrespectful. It's just, it ain't right. I don't know what's going on out here, but it don't taste right. So for the people that live in Florida that have never got to live in Texas or Mexico, y'all don't know nothing about the real Mexican food. So don't even play with me. This Mexican food out here, well, you know what? In Miami, they might have good Mexican food. So let me take that back. But at least over here in Central Florida, the Mexican food is trash. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put it out there like that. It's just so disrespectful, man. I can't fool with it. Being from Texas, we had some bomb Mexican food. I mean, they could throw it down in the kitchen. So, you know, I don't know what's going on out here. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll find a good place. If any of y'all live in Central Florida or the surrounding areas, I'm always down for a road trip. Leave a comment below on some respectful Mexican restaurants. Oh my goodness. So, but like I said, St. Augustine's a pro. I do want to go back to St. Augustine. There's so much like left that I want to do there. I'm just like, man, there's just so much, like, there's so many stones that are untouched that I want to, you know, I want to get back in there and, you know, see everything I can see. It's really fun. And then St. Pete Beach. I'm finally going to get to go, I think, Tuesday after work, which will technically be Wednesday morning, because, you know, Tuesday night. I'm finally going to get to go, so you'll definitely get a vlog on that. There's a place we're going to eat down there called Faux Cheesy. And, you know, me and Travis Travis got me into Hell's Kitchen. I wasn't really feeling cooking shows. I'm just going to put it out there. I never watched cooking shows until I got with Travis. And Travis really likes Gordon Ramsay. So he got me real big into Gordon Ramsay right now. And, you know, I just been watching the mess out of it. Like, I'm talking about binge watching it. And, you know, so we've been doing that. But here's the thing. There was a guy, I think he was on season 7 or something like that. And he did a restaurant down there in St. Pete Beach called Faux Cheesy. And, man, it looks amazing. I mean, it's like grilled cheeses, but elevated grilled cheeses. You guys just got to see it. You just got to see it. I'm going to take you guys there. I'm going to do a food review on that for sure. You know, we got to review something other than Disney, man. Not everybody on YouTube is interested in Disney. Not everybody in the world is interested. And I want to be a YouTuber for everybody, not just a select group of people. I love Disney, I do. But we got to get out there and touch other things. But yeah, like I said, you know, there's that. We're going to go down there to St. Pete. I'll show you the beach and everything like that. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I still want to go like to Destin, but that's like going back towards Texas. So it's like, it's still in Florida, but it's like in I think they say the Panhandle, they call it here or something. I don't know. We had a Panhandle in Texas. That's the only Panhandle I know. So I'm trying to go there and check that out. Miami, something we're definitely gonna hit, especially when Hell's Kitchen opens up. They are making a Hell's Kitchen over there in Miami, so that's gonna be amazing. We're definitely gonna do a video on that one. That's gonna be so cool. So we're excited for that. But yeah, I mean, dude, I'm telling you, there's so much here to do. Like, and even in Orlando, there's so much more to do than just Universal and Disney. People come here and they think, oh, well, I'm just going to go to Disney or Universal. And that's what I came here to do. Like, when I had vacation, I'd only come out here to do Disney and I'd go back home. The whole experience was Disney. And so when I was in Texas and I was thinking about moving here, I was like, you know what? I want to move there because I want to try other things, you know? So here I am, and I got a big list of stuff still, and we're going to do it. Even another thing is I even want to drive up to Georgia. Atlanta is only like 5 hours from here. That's another vlog we can do. So, I mean, I'm down. Guys, I want to hear in the comments below though, what places do you recommend us visiting to in Florida? Just in Florida in general. It ain't even just got to be Central Florida. Because I'm down for some new spots, you know, to figure out, you know, what else to do. You know, because there's so much to do. Like, the Tampa area's got a lot of stuff to do, too. I mean, it's crazy. And if you guys got suggestions about Georgia, too, you know, let me know down in the comments. Let me see about that, too, because I've never been to Georgia, to be honest with you, and I want to go over there to check that out, too. So, you know. So, I think that's just a big pro for me, is that I'm over here, and there's so much stuff to do, and I'm never bored. Like, even though I've been a homebody lately, I'm still never bored, even at home. In Texas, man, I'd be so bored, and we'd run out of TV shows, and, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know, it was just boring. I mean, and we didn't live, like, in the country or something. I know everybody thinks we're riding cowboys and stuff. We're not cowboys, we're not hee-hawing, we're not riding horses. Everybody thinks that. I don't know what's going on with that. It's not even like that. We lived in Dallas, Fort Worth, so, you know, there was stuff to do, but for me, I wasn't feeling it. I'm a beach girl. I love the beach. I don't know. It's just different out here. I like it. So now, I can say overall, another thing that gets me is those Palmetto Bugs. I said that in the 6-month video. I remember. These bugs are bold, man. I'm just going to let it go back out there. You know, they are bold as hell. I'm like so afraid of those Palmetto Bugs because they're like huge and everybody gets them in their house, period. Like, it doesn't matter how clean you keep it, nothing. And the office people, I keep having them like bring pest control spray because I'm so scared. I haven't seen one in a little while now at this point, but still, they freak me out still. That's something that has not changed. The only thing that I think comforts me about them somewhat is the pest control guy said that they don't reproduce in your house. So it's not like a traditional roach that's just in here, just, you know, just living with you rent free. They said they usually are outside. So, and they don't like to eat the food in your house. So that's cool. So that's cool. That's good news right there. But other than that, I mean, everything's been pretty decent. I got kind of used to all the old people and stuff. I'm like, I'm over it. It is what it is at this point. I've got used to that. There was a lot of stuff when I got here that I was like, man, I don't like this one bit. And we just re-signed our lease till September of 2023. So we're locked in here another year and something. So, I mean, we're digging it. I know Travis is having a great time. I'm having a great time. You know, everything's great. That's overall, other than, you know, those few struggles with the theme parks. Everything here is not bad at all. I mean, I got used to the heat. I'm the type of person, I don't do heat. It's one thing about me. I don't like being too hot and I don't like to sweat. But honestly, I got used to the heat. Like, it doesn't even bother me. I mean, it's just, it's decent. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm running for, you know, I'm going to jump back in the moving truck and go on back, because I'm not. I got so much more to do here. So, you know, maybe in the future I'll go back home. But for right now, you know, I like it, you know. But, guys, that was the 1 year update. Everything's going good over here in Florida. I mean, you know, living the dream. Like I tell people every day when they say, how you doing? I say, I'm living the dream. And that's exactly what I'm doing, guys. So the next video is going to be St. Augustine. I'm probably going to do that one next. I think that one most likely is going to be next. Guys, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. I have never been this so close. I need 27 people to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, throw some likes and comments in there for me. Help a sister out. I'm so close to 1K. I'm just so close, guys. So if you don't mind, can you guys please share my channel to your Facebook or any of your social media? That'd be great. And help promote my channel, because I can't believe I'm this close. Like, and after 1K, guys, like I said, we're gonna keep going up from there. But I'm just trying to at least get to 1,000, because it's like I've been hovering in the 900 and something mark for a little while. So, but yeah, guys, I do appreciate everybody that watches the channel. Thank you guys so much for coming back and just constantly supporting your friend here. I appreciate that. So guys, if you could, just leave me a comment below. Tell me what you guys think about everything I had to say, or, you know, anything you guys want to, you know, tell me in the comments. Just let me know below. Please throw a like button on this video, and I will see y'all next time.